If you're a dad, you felt that controller guilt. It's 9 p.m., the moment where you finally get to sit down, look at your Steam Deck, and wonder if you're wasting what little battery life you have left on a digital world that, in reality, just doesn't matter. We spend so much time chasing the latest patch notes, worrying about hardware specs, and trying to keep up with a hobby that oftentimes feels like it's moving faster than we are. But last week, and actually the week before too, my son walked past my desk, pointed at my screen, and said one word: race. He didn't care about frame rates. He didn't care about what the newest meta was. He just wanted to drive. And in that moment, and the moments after where we were sitting down together, I realized that we as parents have been auditing gaming all wrong. Today, we're doing a Naptime special audit on the ultimate co-op partner, your kid, and why gaming might actually be the most important productivity tool in your parenting arsenal. In my day job as a professional, I'm obsessed with user onboarding. How do we get someone from, I don't know what this is, to, I can't live without it? Most parents see gaming as a barrier, a wall between us and our kids. We worry about screen time, dopamine loops, and whether they'll actually learn to ride a real bike. But if you look at the ROI of a shared experience, gaming is actually one of the most efficient onboarding processes for a relationship. I'm not saying don't teach your kid how to ride a bike. I'm saying that this can complement those activities as well. It's one of the few places where the power dynamic flips. In the real world, I'm the boss. I decide when the kid eats, when he sleeps, and when he has to wear pants, or at least I try to anyways. But in Forza Horizon 4, we're just two guys trying not to hit a virtual sheep or tree in the highlands. In those moments, I'm not a professional anymore. I'm the co-pilot. Let's look at the data from the last couple of weeks of gaming sessions that my son and I have had. My son's 3. His understanding of physics is, let's say, pre-alpha. And his strategy in Forza consists 10% of steering and 90% of screaming fast at the top of his lungs. If I were playing solo, I'd be optimizing my racing line and obsessing over my lap times. But with my son, my success metric has shifted. Success isn't a podium finish anymore. It was the way his face lit up when he realized that he was the one that was actually making the car move. Gaming takes the high stakes out of parenting. There's no tantrums about vegetables in a racing sim. There's just the shared goal of not totaling a multi-million-dollar McLaren or Bugatti. It's a low-risk environment for high-value bonding. It's the ultimate sandbox for a growing brain. So how do you audit your own gaming for this? Because let's be real, you can't exactly drop a toddler into a hardcore survival game or a round of Elden Ring unless you want to pay for 10 years of therapy. First off is, lower the barrier to entry. Pick games with invisible rails or open worlds. Forza is great because of the steering assists and the fact that my son could be pointed in a general direction, drive off, on the road or off the road, and learn to steer. Mario Kart or Sonic All-Star Racing are absolute gold standards. You want games that make the kid feel like they're the hero, even if you're doing 60% of the heavy lifting on the back end. The second is, focus on the output and not the input. It doesn't matter if the textures are in 4K or if the lighting's perfect. Your kid only really cares that you're sitting on the couch or the floor next to them. And last but not least is the handoff method. And this is the best onboarding trick I have. Start the race or the match, get the momentum going, and hand the controller over to the kid. You're the developer, making sure that the user has a seamless, fun experience. Here's the truth that won't show up on any performance dashboard. My son won't remember my job title, and he won't care about the professional milestones that I hit this year. He's going to remember the afternoons and the evenings that we spent sitting together yelling, "Race faster" at the TV screen. Gaming isn't a distraction from your family. It's actually a language that you can speak together. It's a way to build a bridge before the teenage years hit, and those bridges get a lot harder to build. It turns screen time into our time. So the next time that your kid walks by and asks you to play, forget the controller guilt. Put the specs down for a second and maybe turn off the ultra-violence game that you're playing. Just turn on a racing game or whatever he likes to play and just race and enjoy the moments where he's experiencing the hobby for the first time, because oftentimes in our adult years, we forget what that primal yet innocent joy is like. If you're a gamer dad or a gamer parent trying to find that balance, drop a comment below. What's the first game that you played with your kid? And if they're not quite at that age yet, what game do you think you're going to get them into first? And if you need more audits on how to maximize your limited naptime windows without losing your mind or your identity, then you know what to do. I'm the Naptime Dad. Thanks for joining me today. And remember, the only grinding we do is for coffee beans. I'll catch you in the next one.